We have Christian, number 1, Daniel, number 7, Alex, number 8, number 9, Leo, number 10, Sebastian, number 11, Ruari, 23, Isaiah, number 24, Tony, and number 26, Giovanni, and coached by Bill Horstick.
And now Frank will be introduced by Diego Rodriguez, number 1. Angel Gonzalez, number 2. Miguel Carrillo, number 3. Joshua Barocio, number 4. Joshua Aina, number 6. Genesis Benito, number 8. Brian Gonzalez, number 23. Adam Lopez, number 31. And Jose Boras, number 32. And Coach Sam Camacho is the coach for Frank. Jerry Martinez was introduced, but he will not play because he's injured. So this is the Division A championship between Frank and Fremont. I mean, the correction, between Frank and Soria.
And thank you to the following Rotary Club of Oxnard members: Pat, Marta, Lelaine, Eddie, Juan, Rob, Aman, Peter, John, Omri. Also the club president, Mark Spellman. And the major Rotary sponsors, Dr. Stephen Lee, Mike Parker, George Benz, and Kendall Benghas. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank the Oxnard Recreation Department and City Corps, without whose help this tournament would not be possible. And finally, we'd like to thank all the families that are here supporting their kids, as well as...
So, ladies and gentlemen, just to remind everybody, this is our 68th Boys Rotary Tournament. Special thank yous to Gibbs International Truck Center, Rotary Club of Oxnard, City of Oxnard Recreation Department, and City Corps.
Well, here we go again, Eddie. Another championship, and I can feel the intensity.
Yes, sir. And our officials for today's game, head referee John Olivares and Angel Parra. And tip is won by Frank. Let's see if they can make something happen on the offensive side. So far, they got some good ball movement going on.
Rebound by Soria.
As number 1 brings the ball up.
And let's see how Soria does on their first possession.
And they gotta get the feel of the defense to see what the defense is trying to put, how their strategy is.
Right.
Which both teams so far are doing a good job. Now, 3-point shot was missed right now, so Frank on the offense.
And Coach Frank is telling his players they need to get that rebound, and which is very important. You need a rebound if you want to get points.
3-point attempt, and it's good by number 24.
And Soria gets on the scoreboard first. It's a little pressure.
Tony knocking down the 3-point attempt. Let's see if Frank can make something happen on offense, and they get a turnover. A good interception there by Soria. Uh-oh, another 3-pointer. And Tony knocking down his second three-pointer already with just a minute and a half into the game.
With the score, Soria 6, Frank 0.
And we got our first foul by Ruari, number 11. Ball deflected by Soria, so he was allowed to pick up his dribble again. Frank moving the ball around. Good defense there by Soria. Let's see if they can make something happen on offense. Oh!
And Frank commits his first foul. That foul was by number 1, Diego.
Now, the foul might have looked a little aggressive there, but it was actually a good foul because Soria didn't have a chance to, have that three-point opportunity.
Right. And sometimes you got to commit foul if you want to keep the team from scoring. But you also got to be careful how you commit that foul.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Now let's see if he can knock down the second free throw. And nope, just goes in and out. Good rebound by number 10.
And like I said, Eddie, rebounds are very important. You got to be able to rebound if you don't want to keep your opponent from scoring.
Oh, yeah. And we get our first foul by number 32.
And that is Jose, number 32 for Frank.
So far, we got 2 fouls, one by number 1 and one by number 32. And on the Soria side, we only have 1 foul.
And Frank just called their first time out of the game with 3:57 left.
And even though the lead is 6-0 with under 4 minutes,
Well,
it's still a really close game. I mean, we barely started off this game, so we don't want people out there to think, it's 6-0. They're in trouble. No. We got a lot of time left into this ball game.
And if Frank wants to stay in this game, they need to score some baskets and be aggressive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you can just hear the Soria coach saying, "Be patient," which is true. You got to be patient to get a good look.
Yeah. They get some good ball movement going. Fake a three-point attempt. Let's see if they can keep moving the ball around and figure out what Frank is trying to run on defense as they drive the ball in. And Frank picking up third foul already.
And that foul on Frank was on number 8, Genesis.
And it sends Christian to the line with his first attempt at the free throw line. Knocks down 1 of 2. Knocks down 2 free throws for Soria.
Now Frank needs to get going. They need to get something going, get some baskets if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, definitely. They got to keep moving the ball around, and looks like Soria is playing a little 2-3 zone on Frank.
And number 6 for Frank gets the first 2 points for them. Joshua, number 6.
Good patience by Soria, moving the ball around, trying to make Frank work a little more on defense.
Well, Frank has to keep Soria from scoring,
Oh, yeah.
whether it's 3-pointers or easy baskets. Oh, there's another rebound, Eddie.
3-point shot by number 11 comes up short. Now we got Frank going up with the fast break. Turnover by Frank. Soria pushing the ball up, trying to get something out here. Let's see if they can get something done. Good ball movement there.
And again, Eddie, turnovers can play a very crucial role in this game.
And yes, it can. And Soria so far is doing a good job killing some time off the clock. Now we got to remember, there's no shot clock. So
No.
they can swing the ball for all 6 minutes if they want to.
That is correct, Eddie.
And so far, they've been moving the ball around for close to a minute, but which causes them to have a turnover.
Was that number 1 driving to the basket? Okay.
And foul committed by Isaiah, picking up his first foul of the ball game.
And number 1, Diego, for Frank, will go to the free throw line and shoot for 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Correction. They're going to inbound instead. It was not a shooting foul.
Deflected by number 24 as Frank tried to inbound the ball, but it hit the back of the backboard and it was tipped, so it remains Frank ball.
And that is considered out of bounds.
Yes, when it hits the back of the backboard, it's considered out of bounds. And that's something that we got to remind the folks back at home. I mean, if you're watching this, if he wouldn't have deflected the ball, if it would have hit the back of the backboard, it would have been Soria ball.
That is correct. And number 8 for Frank commits his first foul. That is Genesis.
Now let's see if Soria can keep it up on the offensive side. .24 pulling up with a 3, comes up a little short, but Soria still managed to get the offensive rebound. Frank right now has got to do a better job of boxing out. Oh, a little up and under by Tony.
Eddie, the threes are fine, but you also got to be able to penetrate, Eddie, and that's what Soria's been able to do.
Good ball movement there by Soria.
And foul by number 6, Joshua, for Frank. Oh, number 2? Oh, I thought he... Okay. Actually, that foul was on number 2, Angel, for Frank.
So we have Giovanni coming in to the ball game as Christian makes one of 2 free throws. So we got some fresh legs in for Soria. So pass was a little too high, which went out of bounds.
And that's because Soria provided good pressure or
great pressure out there.
Yeah.
So now we got under 40 seconds left. And let's see if Frank can do something with the time remaining.
And that's what you got to do, is provide strong pressure on your opponent to keep him off balance.
First foul is on number 26, Giovanni, coming into the game, picking up his first foul. We got about 26 seconds left. Let's see if Frank will try to shoot it right away or if they'll try to milk the clock, but they decide to shoot. So now you're giving Soria another opportunity. Let's see if Soria will come back and shoot the ball if they're going to waste time.
And so far, you don't want to give Soria a lot of opportunities, especially in the final seconds, because they will score, or they're capable of scoring. So at the end of the first quarter, Soria 11, Frank 2. Eddie, one thing that Soria is doing good is they're providing a lot of pressure and they're keeping Frank off balance, which is if you see the score, that's the end result. And Frank, what they got to do is they got to be able to deal with that pressure and they got to be able to handle it so they can have good balance and maybe score some points.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we'll see how they pick it up this next quarter.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Soria ball coming in to the ball game. Let's see if they'll keep up what they've been doing so far in this quarter. And that's ball movement and patience. Good ball movement there so far by Soria. And it looks like Frank was going into a 2-3 zone.
And Eddie, if I was a Frank coach, I'd say you guys need to be more aggressive.
Yes, as far as whether driving in the ball or still just moving the ball around.
Right.
Because Frank, they have a few guys that can knock down the 3 ball, but let's see if they can get it going this quarter.
3-second violation called by the referee on Soria.
Now it looks like Soria's applying a little bit of pressure.
Frank was able to break that one, but can they do it for the whole game?
3-point attempt by Frank comes up short. They get another chance, and it's good.
And that was Angel, number 3 for Frank, with a 3-point shot.
And both teams have some guys that can shoot the 3 ball.
Yeah.
As we get a turnover now by Soria, let's see if Frank can do something on the other end.
And the end result on that play is a jump ball. Eddie, Frank can hit threes. Yes, they're capable of hitting threes, but two, they got to be able to penetrate too. They can't just rely on threes.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I agree with you there. But they also got to be ready to start driving the ball in if they get the opportunity. As Soria pulls up for a 3, comes up short, but they get their offensive rebound, and that's something that we've been seeing so far in this half, is Soria getting their offensive rebounds.
And Frank has to rebound. They can't let Frank give Soria a lot of opportunities.
Oh no, because Soria will not only have possession of the ball, but when they do have possession of the ball, I mean, it's taking them almost 30 seconds to a minute to actually shoot the ball.
Mm-hmm. And that last foul was by number 3, Angel of Frank. And you're right, Eddie. Soria has a lot of patience. They're taking their time. They're trying to get good looks, and they're looking for good looks.
We get a 3-point attempt by Soria. Nope. Another offensive rebound by Soria. And an easy layup.
Like you said, Eddie, rebounds are very important in this game. You cannot allow your opponent to get too many opportunities.
And another costly turnover there by by Frank. As Tony goes up for the layup. And the foul is good.
And the foul is on Diego, number 1 for Frank. With the score, 15 Soria and 5 Frank, with 3 minutes, 32 seconds left in the quarter.
Tony knocks down the old school 3-point play. So now let's see if Soria applying great pressure on there. So now let's see if they can make something happen on the offensive side.
And timeout is called by Frank. Coach Camacho did not like what he saw, so he called the timeout. Eddie, what does Frank have to do to get back in this game? They're down 11. Okay, they're struggling a little bit. What do you think, as a former coach, what would you tell your team?
I think with the pressure, with the great pressure and the great defense that Soria is applying on them, first off, you got to find a way to break that press. I mean, they're putting 2 guys every single time somebody touches the ball. You like we said in the previous games, you got to get rid of that ball quick, like it's a hot potato. As soon as it comes to you, get rid of it. As soon as 2 guys start to collapse, get rid of it. These guys got to pump fake, and then try to get rid of the ball as quick as possible.
And to me, as a former coach myself, I would say we got to be aggressive and we got to attack.
Oh yeah. So let's see if Frank can do some of those simple things in this quarter to get that going as we get a foul.
And number 32, Jose, drives it in and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And we get our first foul on Sebastian, which will send Frank to the line to shoot 2. And even by going to the free throw line, it causes the clock to stop.
That is correct.
Which is good. So that's something that Frank's got to keep up.
And Jose, number 32, scores both of his free throws. Whoa, that was a almost intercepted pass, but Soria was able to keep it.
Soria.
And again, Eddie, Soria got another rebound, even though Frank has the ball right now.
Oh, yeah. So, Soria, I mean, so far this half, they've been I think almost every shot that they've missed, they've had offensive rebounds as Tony steps out and
you can't allow
Leo comes
your
into the
opponent.
game.
Oh, another turnover by Frank. And that's foul is on Diego, number 1. That's his second foul. And Eddie, Coach Camacho wanted a charge, but the referee said that he was never set and he moved.
Correct. He wasn't set for that play, and he was, I think, in my opinion, he was a little too far underneath into the basket.
And Angel, number 2, comes into the game for Diego.
Great call there by the official as Sebastian was coming as shooting, but he forgot to wait till it hit the rim.
Right. The rule is you can't go in till it hits the rim if you're on the free throw line, if you're the free throw shooter. Good pressure applied by Soria. Now, Eddie, it looks like Frank finally saw the light, and they're getting in there and rebounding, getting some offensive rebounds. Again, Soria has to make sure that their opponent does not get second opportunities or third opportunities.
And that's something that so far driving into that basket right now.
And
as
Frank was shooting 2 free throws. He makes 1 of 2.
And that's what Frank needs to keep doing. They need to go to the free throw line a little more often. As we get a foul by Sebastian, picking up his second. He's trying to take the ball away from him, but ended up reaching in.
Eddie, I noticed that Coach Bill is so calm.
And we get a 3-point play.
And that was Miguel for Frank for 3 points.
Soria comes up. Frank comes up with a turnover, trying to move the ball around.
Now, Eddie, is Coach, the coach of the Soria coach, is he confident that his team has good control of this game?
I believe so.
Eddie, I would have to say Frank has woken up, and now they're making Soria commit some turnovers, and they're putting pressure on them offensively.
That is correct. It seems that Frank found a way to put a little more pressure on Soria. So we'll see if Frank keeps up the pressure as we get a 3-point attempt right here. So close, but so short. Soria gets the ball, going up for a layup. Nice block by Miguel. Frank driving the ball up.
And Soria wanted a foul on that play, but didn't get it. And we have an official. Oh, we have a timeout by Red. Soria.
First timeout for Soria as Coach Bill brings in the team. I think one of the players was coming up limping or had hurt his arm, I believe. So Coach wanted to probably take that timeout to bring him out, have somebody else come in.
And two, the rule is if you want to keep that injured player in the game, you have to call timeout. So I don't know if that's what the reason the coach called timeout, to keep his injured player in the game.
I believe so.
So we have 1 minute left in the second quarter. Soria 16, Frank 11.
Soria still continuing with the good ball movement, but now it seems that Frank is stepping up a little bit on defense.
That is correct. Frank needs to put pressure to try to keep Soria off balance.
Now that's something that Frank can't do. They shouldn't be biting on the pump fakes.
Yep. What number? And that foul was committed by number 23, Brian, for Frank.
And sends Tony to the free throw line for 2. Now, folks, back for those of you at home, we got to remember when the free throw shooter is shooting, he has to wait till the ball hits the rim. Whether it goes in or out, if not, it becomes a violation on the free throw shooter.
That was a quick steal by Soria.
Now with about 15 seconds left, let's see if Soria's gonna waste the rest of the time, or if they're gonna pull up for a quick shot.
And that foul was committed by number 32, Jose Frank. And that will send Soria to the line for a 1-and-1. Correction, it's not 1-and-1. It's a double bonus. This is how the bonus works. 7 puts you at 1-and-1, and 10 puts you at 2 free throws.
And most of the fouls so far have been coming up, on layup or shot attempts.
That is correct, Eddie.
So not all fouls have occurred, throughout the ball movement.
Okay, so we have a foul by Soria, which results in a 1-and-1.
So we had a foul on number 10, Sebastian, picking up his third foul.
And number 6, Joshua, for Frank, will shoot the 1-and-1. He misses it. There's a rebound, loose ball. Frank gets the loose ball.
3 seconds left into
the 3-point attempt.
Comes up just short. So this concludes the second quarter. Now it's halftime with Soria up 17, Frank 11.
Okay, and we're back for the second half of the Division A championship. Soria brings the ball in to start the game.
Whoa! Did you see that one, Art?
Yeah, I could have been on the moon and seen that one. Wow, that was a great shot.
It was about, 7 feet behind the 3-point line. He's still able to knock it down. Nice shot. Good block there by Tony, throwing the ball up. And we're not playing football, Art, so I don't know why he threw it that hard. But they still came up with the turnover. Wide open, misses the layup. And another attempt, still missed it. So
On that last 3-point attempt, Eddie, I thought that was Steve Curry from the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, who can hit those.
I thought so too for a second, but these kids nowadays, man, they can shoot from almost anywhere. So,
and got to remember, this is Division A basketball.
Good pressure by Soria, almost getting that 5-second count. Good ball movement by Frank. Let's see if they can make something happen right here. Still Soria playing great pressure. Good ball movement by Frank. Goes up for the layup and couldn't get the ball to roll in.
And number 1 for Frank, Diego will go to the free throw line for 2.
And Christian with his first foul.
And number 31, Adam. And number 3, Miguel, come into the game.
With a minute into the game, we are to get our substitutions. I think Coach saw that they probably weren't moving the ball the way they were supposed to, or not playing great defense.
Or they probably needed a break.
Probably. Whoa. Great block there.
And that on that last free throws attempt, Diego made 1.
Get inbound by Soria. Looks like Frank is, I don't know, I can't even tell if they're playing man or if they're playing zone. But it looks like they're going to zone.
Well, it looks like it's a 2-3, but
as we get a 3-point play, as we get a 3-point shot made by Ruari.
Well, Frank has to have established some kind of defense if they're going to stop Soria.
Oh, yeah.
And Jose scores 2 points for Frank, number 32.
Hard foul there by Joshua.
And that foul was by Joshua Aina. That's his first foul. And number 4, Joshua, comes into the game for number 31, Adam.
And we get Isaiah to knock down his first free throw. Let's see if he can knock his second one. A little too strong, comes up short, but he gets his offensive rebound. Let's see if Soria can keep moving the ball around. Does, goes up for a floater, misses.
And here comes Frank. And number 32, Jose, for Frank, scores 2 points.
That was like a free throw attempt right there, wide open. Let's see if Frank can get a stop on defense now. Keep putting some pressure like they have been so far this third quarter. We get a 3-point attempt, comes up short. Frank with the ball. Let's see if they can make something happen. And they do.
And that's number 4, Joshua, for Frank.
Bringing the ball game down to 6 points now, 24-18 in favor of Soria.
Well, it looks like Frank is alive right now. They're alive and they're here to play basketball.
Good ball movement there by Soria, but I think right now is good defense by Frank also. Good pressure. Looks like Frank has really stepped it up this third quarter.
Well, I think they're trying to tell Soria, hey, Soria, we're here to play.
Oh, yeah. They're not. They might have fallen asleep in the first half, but second half, they woke up.
And Frank this time is It looks like Frank is finally beginning to attack the basket more than they did in the first half. Timeout is called by Soria. They want to talk it over.
That's their second timeout of the ball game.
Eddie, even if you have the lead, you got to be able to protect the lead. As a coach, I would tell my players, look, we're up by this much. Let's protect the lead, okay? Let's protect the lead. Let's get good shots off, and let's play some good defense. Eddie, what do you think, Eddie?
I agree with you 110%, Art. See, but we got to give it up to the coach. I mean, we don't know what he gave the kids at halftime. Whether it was a talker. He probably gave him some of Mike's secret stuff from like Space Jam. I mean, these guys are coming out and putting some points up in the third quarter.
Right.
So let's see if they keep it up. As Frank brings the ball in, still gets some ball movement. 3-point attempt, a little too hard. Get their offensive rebound. Comes up with the floater, misses. Still managed to get the offensive rebound.
And again, you cannot allow your opponent to get more opportunities.
Another 3-point attempt, another offensive rebound, a fourth offensive rebound, and we get the foul.
Good rebounding by number 4, Joshua, for Frank, and the end result is a foul, and he gets to go to the free throw line for 2.
Just in that one possession, there was almost 5 offensive rebounds by Frank.
And again, you can't give your opponent too many opportunities to score.
I don't know if maybe if it's that side of the basket where everybody's getting the offensive rebounds, because in the first half, Soria was the one getting all the offensive rebounds on this side of the court. Now it's Frank.
I agree with you. And Joshua, number 4 for Frank, makes 1 free throw out of 2. Well, let's see what Soria can do on this possession, Eddie. Do they attack or did they take a 3-pointer? Oh, we got a turnover.
Or maybe they just caused a turnover.
Eddie, you got to protect the lead, and you cannot have turnovers, okay, or else your opponent will catch up to you, and it can come back and haunt you at the end.
Oh, no. I mean, now Frank is down by 5, when before they were almost down by 10.
And number 32, Jose, for Frank, scores 2 points, cutting the lead down to 3. Okay, and Jose, number 32 for Frank, picks up his 3rd foul. Well, and he's been a factor in this game too, number 32, Jose. So, he's got to watch his defense.
Oh, yeah. He already picked up his 3rd foul, so I think Coach wants to pull him out and talk to him and say, hey, buddy, you need to wake up because you got 3 fouls already, and you're only allowed 5.
And number 23, Brian, comes in for Frank.
Soria getting the offensive rebound, moving the ball around a little bit. Pump fake for the 3, passing the ball for a 3. And Tony gets the 3-pointer go down. I think Frank, they kind of fell asleep right there on that one.
Oh, good pressure by Soria results in a turnover.
Sloppy passing right there by Frank, which causes a turnover.
Eddie, you cannot give Soria a lot of opportunities or else they'll take advantage of that. They did that in the first half. They took advantage of all those rebounds they got. They averaged like 2 or 3 rebounds every possession, and they got some points out of it.
Yeah, that's true. Now look, giving it another 3-point by Tony.
And now with 21 seconds left, Soria up by 10, 31-21.
Now we got 10 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Let's see if Soria can make something happen. With 5, 4, 3, 2, and gets a shot off just in time. Count the basket, Art.
A very necessary basket. It puts Soria up by 12. So
when just maybe 2 minutes ago they were only down by as little as 3 points. All of a sudden, I think Frank started falling asleep a little bit. Now they're down 12. Talk to me, Art. What's going on?
What you got to do is once you get a momentum, you got to keep that momentum, okay? By playing good defense and making points. For at least 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, Frank looked like they were going to catch up and tie the game, but all of a sudden they started falling apart. Soria started putting pressure. Soria started making their baskets, and Soria is very good at shooting threes. I mean, they've had at least 4 or 5 point attempts that they made. So that's Frank's got to come out and play some defense, Eddie. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, and I think coming out of this quarter, I mean, Coach Camacho just saw that they're knocking down threes. So I think, instead of maybe going to that 2-3, either go man or maybe go 3-2. Start playing some defense up top.
Right. And number 32 for Frank, Jose, scores 2 points, cutting down the lead to 10.
So as we enter the fourth quarter, score 23-24. Sorry, Art, let me switch up the score. 35-23 now. After that made layup by Soria.
That is correct. And there's another steal.
And another layup.
Now, Eddie, do you call timeout right here? Soria's increasing the score. I think I'd call timeout and regroup and talk to my players.
In a situation like this, when you barely started the fourth quarter, I don't think you should be wasting any timeouts. These kids should have known coming into the fourth quarter, hey, wake up, pass the ball around, get across that half court.
Let's play some defense and let's make good passes too when we're on offense.
Exactly, and I think now Coach Camacho sees the ones that are putting in the effort as we get that foul committed by Isaiah.
And Brian, number 23 for Frank, comes into the game.
I think, coming into the fourth quarter, Coach should have told him from the beginning, but if he realizes that somebody's not doing the job, you might as well pull them out instead of wasting those timeouts. Mm-hmm. Try up something different.
And number 23 for Frank, Brian, scores 2 points.
Great pass there by Christian.
And Eddie,
and Daniel comes up short with the layup. Oh, the ball barely comes in and then comes right back out.
And Eddie, Frank doesn't just need points. They need to play some defense if they want to get back into this game.
Oh yeah, they can't just rely on points, because if they're just going to score, Soria will do the same thing, score right back. Yeah. So they got to step it up on defense, get some stops.
And number 23, Brian, he gets a rebound, goes up, gets fouled. Now he'll go to the line for 2.
Now, see, just within that one substitution, Brian's already came out. He's already gotten 2 offensive rebounds. I mean, you got to, give it up to Brian. He came in. He's coming in. He's showing the coach, hey, coach, I want to play. Can you keep me in the game, please? I'm getting boards for you, and I'm trying to knock down my free throws right now.
And those free throws are very important, especially in the fourth quarter. When you're in the fourth quarter, you're down by a lot.
So we'll see if Frank can get some stops now.
Mm-hmm.
Close call right there by Frank. They can't be going for the pump fakes. Great passing there by Frank.
After a great play, Frank will call timeout with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Who scored that last one? Oh, I missed it. Oh.
So now it brings it down. Okay. Now it brings it down 37-27. Soria's still up with 3:40 left in the ball game. Coach Camacho, I think with Frank, how many timeouts do they have left, Art?
They got 1 timeout left.
Uh-oh. we'll see if they can hold on to that when they need it. And Coach Bill still got 2 timeouts left. So,
and Eddie, if I was Frank, I'd say, guys, we got to pressure this team. If we're going to get back in this game, we got to put a lot of pressure and get some turnovers. I mean, that's, I think, going to be the key to this game: pressure and turnovers. A good attempt by Frank to steal the ball, but it results in out of bounds. So Soria will take it out.
So let's see what Coach Bill's strategy is. Maybe to kill some time, swing the ball around a little bit since you're already up by a solid 10 points. Or will you keep going to the basket?
Another rebound by Soria.
And if I were Coach Camacho coming out of timeout, I'd be telling my team, hey, guys, we're down 10 with only 3 minutes left. We got to step it up on defense, maybe get a 5-second count, a 3 in the key, a turnover, something.
Yeah, that is correct, Eddie. If I was Coach Camacho, I'd say we got to pressure that ball every second. We got to pressure. We got to get a turnover. We got to get something to get that. We got to do something to get that ball back and get some points.
Great call by the official right there with the moving screen on number 10, Sebastian. As we get a 3-point play by number 6.
And that was Joshua, number 6 for Frank with a 3-point play. Cuts the lead down to 7.
3-point attempt comes up a little short. Good save there by Soria as the ball was going out of bounds.
And again, you cannot give your opponent opportunities to get the offensive rebound. And that foul was on Jose, number 32. That is his 3rd foul of the game. Fourth foul of the game for Jose. And that foul was on Miguel, number 3 for Frank. That is his 2nd foul.
As it bringing the game down to about 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the ball game. Soria up 7, 37-30.
And Eddie, there is plenty of time. There is plenty of time to catch up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially we got to remember, the clock is going to stop as soon as the whistle blows. So Frank, instead of pushing and rushing, when the clock stops, you got to relax, catch your breath, take your time, and move the ball around.
But too, you got to have a sense of urgency too, because you don't want to waste any time. You got to get those points.
Definitely. As we get a floater from Frank, comes up a little short, off rebound by Soria.
And that foul was on number 3, Miguel, for Frank. That is his 3rd foul.
In a way, it's probably good that, that they're fouling right now, because then it'll put them into the bonus, and, they can probably get some rebounds instead of risking, them to waste this precious time.
Right. That is true, Eddie.
I mean, right now you need a double team, triple team, try to get the ball. If you foul, you foul. But you got to put pressure on them right away.
Yeah.
With only 1:30 left, as we get a foul on number 6 from Frank.
And that is Joshua. That is his 2nd on number 6.
And we're close to the 1-and-1 bonus. And if I were Frank, I'd step it up and start fouling or start double teaming. Easy layup by Soria right there.
And Frank can't allow that. They got to, like you said, they got to step it up and they got to put some pressure.
Three-point attempt by Frank, and it's good.
And number 1, Diego, shoots the 3 and scores.
Now it brings the score 33-39 with 1 minute left into the game, the championship game for the Rotary boys, A division, 7th and 8th grade.
And that foul was on Diego, number 1 for Frank. That is his 3rd foul.
And it'll send Tony to the line for the 1-and-1 bonus. Down by 6. Frank, 55 seconds left into the game. First free throw is good. Get one more shot attempt. Now we get a substitution. Giovanni coming in for Isaiah. Good hustle by Isaiah throughout the game. He's huffing and puffing. Hey, coach, I need to come out for a little bit. Give me a break, man.
And coach says, all right, there's 1 minute left. I'll take you out. Out of bounds. It'll go to Frank. Well, Frank, at one point I thought they woke up, and I'm not trying to take anything away from them. They did a good job, but Soria was very consistent in their game plan.
Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, I think throughout that 2 minute span, we had Soria knocked down. I believe it was about 3-point shots. So I mean, the lead went up right away. So I think that's where Frank kind of maybe probably regrets and says, "Oh man, you know what, guys, we should have those 2 minutes. It was on us. We messed up." But they're still in it. They're still making a comeback with one timeout left that Coach Camacho has. Let's see if they use it, if they put it to good use, as Sebastian knocks down the first free throw for the 1-and-1 bonus.
Well, at this point in time, I probably would try to hit some threes if I was Frank. Hopefully we can cut the lead down.
They got to remember, they're able to pump fake, so if someone jumps up, hey, they might get a foul at a three-point shot.
Well, one good strategy that Soria was able to do is keep Frank off balance, and that was what really won them the game, just keeping Frank off balance. And the foul is on number 6 from Frank, Joshua. Results in a 1-and-1.
As Sebastian comes out and Daniel, number 7, comes in. Sebastian's been a big part too in this game, getting some offensive rebounds for Soria. As Leo misses a free throw, but Soria still gets the ball. And Frank, they have to foul in order for them to get the ball back, because they know Soria is going to be wasting the time.
What number was that?
So we got Giovanni Scott at the line, number 26, for the double bonus. As he knocks down 1 of 2. Let's see if he can knock down the second one to put him up at a 10-point lead, and he misses. Soria is still down 9 with about 20 seconds left in the ball game. As we get a big block by Tony. So with 20 seconds left, score 42 Soria, Frank 33. As we get a 3-point shot attempt block, but Frank's got a foul, and they do.
And that foul was committed by number 3, Miguel, for Frank. That is his 4th foul.
And once again, we're in the double bonus. Now, just a quick recap on the coaches. Coach Camacho's been coaching for 38 years, I believe, throughout different schools in his coaching career. And Coach Bill's been coaching since '99. So both these coaches got experience. Yeah. And I believe that's the reason why they're in this ball game. As we get Frank, let's see if they can knock down some last shots. And they miss. As time expires, Soria is now your champions for the team A division, 7th and 8th grade boys.
And my hat's off to Soria. I mean, they did great. They stuck to their game plan, and they kept Frank off balance, and I think, and they out-rebounded Frank. And those were the two key things, keeping them off balance and out-rebounding.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. They came out. They wanted to win more. But both teams came out. They fought hard. They fought real hard. Down to the last few seconds. So hats off goes to both teams and both coaches for being, in this tournament and helping these kids out for as long as they have.
And now we have the introduction of the awards for both teams, the runner-up and the champions.
And once again, special thank yous to Gibbs International Truck Center, the Rotary Club of Oxnard, City of Oxnard Recreation Department, and always to City Corps.
And without these sponsors, this thing couldn't be happen. And we need sponsors so we can have tournaments like this every year.
Oh, yes, definitely. And now we have one of the Rotarians up.
And now this year for 7th and 8th grade A Division, runner-up goes to Frank.
And Jessica presenting the team award to Frank Middle School. And now instructed by Renee and Jessica, calling up the Coach Camacho to present the individual awards. And Coach Camacho, as a true gentleman, giving special thank yous to the opposing team, Soria, and of course, without the crowd, we probably couldn't have this either.
Okay. Diego Rodriguez, number 1. Angel Gonzalez, number 2. Miguel Carrillo, number 3. Joshua Barrocio, number 4. Joshua Aina, number 6. Genesis Benito, number 8. Brian Gonzalez, number 23. Adam Lopez, 31. Jose Porras, 32. And you're right, Eddie. That was a very honorable thing that Coach Camacho did to congratulate the other team in front of and the scorekeeper too. And he also thanked the scorekeeper, and he introduced himself too.
And he thanked both his scorekeeper and assisting coach, and of course himself. And great job to Frank.
Great job. What a great coach.
As they came out and busted their tails off.
8th grade A Division Rotary champions goes to Juan Soria.
And now the 7th and 8th grade boys champions, as those of you who witnessed during this game, goes to Juan Soria.
And a well-deserved trophy. They earned it, Eddie.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They came out, they fought, they put pressure, and a lot of times the little things that you do in the ball game will get you the W. And first up is number 1, Christian Manabat. Number 7, Daniel Gutierrez. And we have number 8, Alex Navarro, who couldn't make it, but he's a key workhorse for Juan Soria. And we have number 9, Leo Duarte. Number 10, Sebastian Flores. Number 11, Roari. Number 23, Isaiah Fernandez.
Deadly three-point shooter today, Tony.
Number 24, who was able to knock down quite a few threes in this ball game, Tony Saman.
Definitely not least, Gio Scott.
And number 26, Giovanni Scott. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this game and watching these 3 games with us today. Art, it was an honor working with you today.
Well, it was great working with you, Eddie. I love working with you. I had a great time, and thank you for having me, Eddie.
Thank you, Art, for being here. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, special thank you to everybody, and thank you all for watching these games today.
Hi, my name is Art, and I'm here to interview the champions from the Soria Aztecs. Gentlemen, can you introduce yourselves? And I'll ask you a few questions. And first of all, congratulations on your win.
Thank you. Christian Manabat.
Tony Saman.
Okay. Guys, first of all, when at the beginning of the game, you guys hit 2 3-pointers. Was that part of your strategy, or it just happened?
It just happened.
It just happened.
It just happened.
It just happened. You guys were on your offensive side. You guys were so patient. Is that something your coach teaches you, or did you guys just came up with that?
Yeah, he teaches us to be patient and hold the ball.
Okay. Coming to this game, what was your strategy? What was the plan?
Well, we had 4 people out and then 1 guy in the middle, and we just feed him the ball. But it didn't turn out that way. We just kept shooting and it kept going in.
At one point, actually, Frank made a run, and they cut the lead to 5 points. Did you guys have any concern?
No.
We just kept playing basketball.
All right. And again, I'd like to congratulate you on your win. Good job. All right. Now we'll interview the coach. Okay, here we are with Coach Bill of the champion Aztecs. Coach, first of all, you seem very calm throughout the whole game. Is that part of your nature, or do you ever get concerned?
Guys, have you seen me get some concern?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, when they execute the plan, I don't have to get mad when they execute the plan. They did a really good job. We pressed. That was our whole game plan. Pressure, pressure, pressure the entire time. That's a very tough team, and we respect everything they're doing, and we don't give them a chance. We just pressure before they even bring the ball down. So good job. I want to say thanks to Tony and Christian and all these guys all year long have been the bomb. Unfortunately, I'm missing one workhorse. Alex is not here. I wanted to say I've been here 7 times with all back from years ago with my son Liam and my son Riley. I've been here 7 times, and now I've won 5. So I lost 2 over the years. So it's a great run. I appreciate it. This is my last game ever coaching. I'm gonna retire.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Coach, what did you tell your team before this game? How did you prepare this team for this game?
I basically told them, I said, you guys all year long have been executing perfectly. The synergy of this team works really well. They've been playing together for a long time. I had them last year, and we were 11 and 12, so we didn't really do that great last year. But this year they came together as a team. I told them they know everything they need to know to win this game, and just go out and execute. That's it, execute.
Coach, I asked your players this, and I'm going to ask you this. At the beginning of the game, your first points came off 3-pointers. Was that part of your plan, or did it just happen?
Oh, no, we train to shoot. A big part of our practice is 3-point shooting. I've been coaching for a long time and got some really good guys here that absorb like sponges everything I taught them. So really good shooters, really good shooters.
Coach, this is a crazy question, but I have to ask you. By any chance, did you call up Steve Curry from the Golden State Warriors? Because there was one shot that looked like a Steve Curry shot.
Oh, yeah. No, like I said, we have drills in practice where we just do 3-point drills. The losing team has to do push-ups, so there's incentive. And they're all very good shooters, and they see the court really well. They see the court really, especially Christian. He's one of my main workhorses back here. He sees the court like Curry, and couldn't have done it without all these guys. I appreciate your time. Thanks for inviting us.
Thank you very much, Coach. I won't ask any more questions and batter you, okay? Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck to you, Coach.